Hi, welcome. This is Michelle from Marketing Gym Consulting at marketinggymconsulting.com. If this is your first time visiting my channel or my social media, I want to just say welcome, and I hope you'll be back soon. If you've been to my channel before or you are following me, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you following me, and I really appreciate you subscribing. And if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you know each time I post a new video. So for today's video, I'd like to share with you a new tool for Pinterest. So if you're not on Pinterest, first of all, you need to get on because Pinterest actually is a free way for you, and I did say free, a way for you to get traffic to your website, to your offers, to your products. So if you're not on Pinterest, you definitely need to check it out. So I found this tool called Pin Pinterest. And when I first discovered Pin Pinterest, I was in the process of starting a new account where I only had like maybe 49 followers or so. And so I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. I've taken some training regarding Pinterest. And I was really at kind of like a little stumped about like how to get followers, how to, follow. Then I would follow people, and then, at some point you need to unfollow people. It just seemed like a really daunting task. So I did some research, and I found Pin Pinterest. And so I just want to share this tool with you and how it's been able to really transform my Pinterest account. So, I'm able to get followers, and I'll show you my account in a moment, but I just kind of want to give an overview of the tool itself. So Pin Pinterest, allows you to actually try it out for 7 days. And when they say no credit card needed, it's absolutely true, because a lot of the free trials, you get on, you sign up, and the next thing you know, they're asking for your credit card. Not in this case for Pin Pinterest. So that's really cool, and I really appreciate that. They also have, tutorial videos, so you can learn how to use the tool better. You can manage multiple Pinterest accounts if you choose, all in one place. And, you see your followers grow. Once I signed up, I would say starting like within the first 24 hours, I just saw the tool in action. So it was really, really cool. And, it's like having someone actually do the work for you, and like a VA who's automatically working your Pinterest, while you're off and about doing other things. So that's really cool. And so when you look at the benefits, this is right from the home page at pinpinterest.com. It kind of tells you, all the different benefits it has. It pins for you. It follows other Pinterest users for you. It schedules your pins. It pins content from your website. There's no download, so you're not like having to install any crazy software onto your computer or wondering if the software is safe. Everything is on the cloud. It runs at a speed that ensures the safety of your account, so it already has it preset based on what Pinterest will allow, especially for new users, how many pins they allow, how many followers they allow. So, that's really cool. You don't need to like alter the settings at all. And they actually have an algorithm to choose relevant content for your niche. So you set up your account, and it tells you, the system goes in and it picks pins that are relevant to your different boards. And, the setup is really easy. I'll show you how to get a new account set up. And then it'll also, allows you to explode your account with followers. So, and then like I mentioned, it really, really is free. So, and you can look at the customer reviews, you can look at other videos, to help you through. So let me hop into the next section where I show you the back end and the dashboard so you can see how to use that and give you a picture of the tool firsthand. So here is the back end of Pin Pinterest. So once you sign on for your account, you're then taken to what's called the back end. So since this is a fairly new account that I just started, you know, there is already some activity. But if you're just starting your account, there's a few key pieces of information and some steps you need to take to get your account going. So up above this line would be, of course, the Pinterest name. You have a guide, you know, and it shares a little bit more about Pinterest itself. And then it has your Pinterest account name. I've just chosen not to show mine because it's just one of my e-com brands that I have and one of my sites that I use it for. So this was just kind of like I was testing this new tool out. So that's why I don't have a long history. I just started this account on January 7th, 2018. So here you can see, you know, how many followers you have in real time. You can see before Pinterest, before Pin Pinterest, and then after Pin Pinterest. And then, you know, before I get into these, you can, you know, see your auto pin, your pin from website, and you can reload your boards on this side. But here you have your total auto pins, total followed, total unfollowed, total scheduled pins. So that's a feature you can use if you choose to, you know, if you just want to schedule pins during the Pinterest peak moments. And then there's pins from the sitemap, total likes, total comments, total invited. So this is a fairly new account, and you can already see that my followers have more than tripled within a matter of just a couple of weeks, which is not long at all. And it also tells you how many days you have remaining. So if you're in here every day, you just keep track of, you know, how many days you have remaining. You can add to it, of course. And they have different pricing plans, which can be found on the website. So here, to get set up, you kind of set up your keywords here. You decide how you want Pin Pinterest to operate. If you want it to auto pin, if you want it to pin directly from your website, if you want to schedule pins or allow comments or invitations, you can do that here. Follow and unfollow features. This is one of the daunting tasks that I found, and that Pin Pinterest has actually taken the headache out of the follow and unfollow option or task for me. So Pin Pinterest is doing this on autopilot. And so before I was like, oh my God, you know, to get followers, you got to follow, you got to unfollow, you got to you have to auto pin, you know, I'm sorry, you have to pin to Pinterest. And, you know, it's a lot of work. This could actually be a full-time job for someone. So with Pin Pinterest, you don't have to worry about like this being another task your VA has to do, or getting someone to take on this task, because this tool does it for you. And even for the paid features, it is much cheaper than having someone take on this task for you. So you can configure your dashboard and you tell Pin Pinterest what you want it to do for you. Now here, in this section, speed control, how often do you want Pin Pinterest to pin for you, or how per day? So here you can say, you know, I only want so many pins per limit, and you should also know if you're a new Pinterest user, you know, there's a limit anyway. Anything over 120 pins for a day, or follows a day, or unfollows a day will put your account at risk of being suspended or you know, having problems. So Pin Pinterest actually has it already set for what Pinterest allows. So that's really cool. And then here, Pinterest in action. So you can actually see, you know, what activity, what pins has Pin Pinterest saved for you, into what boards, who have you followed and unfollowed. It tells you, you can tell based on all of your boards, you know, what boards you want Pin Pinterest to pin for you. And so that's really, really cool, because you can see the pins just showing up on your boards. And I must say, the accuracy level is incredible. And so that's really, really cool, because a lot of times you use automation, you're like, oh, how accurate is it going to be in finding, you know, relevant pins for my boards? Am I going to have to go through my boards and make sure all the information is accurate, and you know, Pinterest is pretty accurate. So you don't have the headache of having to police your boards and making sure you pull irrelevant pins out. That's not the case here. And so here you can actually pin content from your website. So you can decide based on your categories how you want to pin information from your website into the various boards. And another feature I just want to bring your attention to is, you know, one of the wonderful things about Pinterest, and another way for you to get followers, is how many group boards are you assigned to. So, you know, let's say one of the things I was like, it's going to be hard for me to kind of, you know, find group boards in my niche, and then you got to go through the hassle of, you know, requesting to pin to those boards, and Pinterest actually does that for you. So you'll find that you'll get group board invitations whereas you probably didn't get that before if you're trying to manage Pinterest on your own. So all of those things help to get you Pinterest followers. So that concludes the Pinterest presentation. So if you want to get signed on to Pinterest, go to pinpinterest.com, and I'll have the link down in the description so that you can get started. It's 7 days free, so you can test drive the system before you make any final decisions. And it's really easy to get set up. So I hope this video has helped you. I hope that you have hope in growing your Pinterest account and realizing that there are tools out there that make it possible. And once again, thank you for stopping by my channel. Stopping by my page. So, if you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe so that you know each time I post a new video. So, without further ado, take care and happy pinning. Talk soon. Bye.